Ah, Browning. What comes to mind when you think of Browning? Finely blued walnut shotguns? The Buckmarks symbol on people's back of their trucks or something? Probably. But also, a boat. That's right. Browning actually made boats for a while. They bought out the company Aerocraft, which was made here in St. Charles, Michigan. And then they just named it Browning Aerocraft. Different. Let's see what we got here. This is just a 16-foot tri-hull. Nothing too elaborate in that regard. Cool old horn. This one was already partly stripped when I got it. You can see some of the stainless. The floor is already out of it. And a straight 6. Should be fairly simple, straightforward strip. Let's get on it. So as you can see, someone had already took off all the stainless, including the swim ladder, which would have made it easier to get in and out of this for sure. There's a couple bucks of stainless right there. Some trim pieces. That's aluminum. Let's see. Battery box. Ooh. Another floating paddle. What else we got going on in here? Belts. A dead fire extinguisher. Old first aid kit. Yep, that works. The videographer even jumped. Oops. Motor oil. And then just trim parts. Whoever did this did label everything, which was nice. Too bad we don't need any of it, but... One thing that did grab my attention on this boat, though, is that these wheels were designed for these hubcaps. Old style. You don't find them anymore. In fact, these rims are almost impossible to find with the clips on them for these hubcaps. So, someone who has got a classic boat is going to be very interested in this trailer, and especially these rims. Definitely going to save that. Some hoses. What else do we have? Piece of random pipe. Let's see. Glove box. A lanyard with keys and half a floaty. Ooh, quarter. Rich. That's a front pocket find. So this boat might be small on finds, but it's also going to be easy to take apart. Just like their 4-cylinder sisters, these 6-cylinder straight 6s just have the one mounting bracket up on the front. 2 lag bolts holding it down. This other one's stuck behind a bunch of hoses, so I'm going to see if I can give myself a little bit of space by cutting the hoses now. These are just for the gas tank, which we'll be taking out shortly. Nope, gonna have to get that one off too. Small boats are nice in some aspects, but they are difficult in others, and just everything's on top of each other. Just like all Merc cruisers, they've got the 2 3/4-inch bolts, one on either side, holding it to the transom assembly. Get that out next, if we can. Now to get at the other one, it's going to be a challenge. It is right back here, so I'm going to need an extension on this. So it is right back here. Now just spin this one out. Just like that. Now battery cables are disconnected. Controls are disconnected. Transom assembly is disconnected. This hose runs to the back, down to the outdrive. Don't need it. There's that. So now, we should be ready to yank it out. Now this is one of the ones that only has one solid lift point, right there. So what I'm going to try to do is wrap the chain in such a fashion that it's going to help prevent it from sliding backwards. I don't want to use my attachment because I think that that's going to be too... I need the more capacity. I think it's going to limit my capacity too much. Because these 6 cylinders are not light. We'll give that a try. She's out. Might not have been pretty, but it worked. I was already at max lift capacity on the tractor just because of the extra friction that was being caused by something, whatever was catching. But I don't see any cracks in it, so that's a big positive. Let's see about this side. Oh, I see a rust line. All this rust streaking, almost sure guarantee that it's cracked. But if it is, it's probably cracked up behind the manifold. Oil's clean though. I don't know. We'll see. So now we gotta dig this tank out. This is the foam insulation, which I don't like, but sometimes it's not as bad as other times. Which we'll hope this is one of the nicer times. So I'm just Now my goal is not to have to cut this out with the saw, but I'm going to guess we're probably going to have to. The problem is that foam has a bit of expansion properties to it. So once they pour it in, it fills all the gap around, and then any water that gets in swells it even more. So it's like suctioning this gas tank in. Only way we're going to get this out is to cut it. So now we're just going to cut the foam out. Now hopefully that's enough to loosen the tank up enough that we can get it out. Now from the sounds of it though, she sounds like she's kind of full. Great. She started to move. Actually, it's not super full, which is a blessing. She's not empty, but let's see, where's a clear landing place? And there's that. A lot of these older boats have these cool step pads on them too. Just chrome and a rubber piece in the middle. I don't sell them for much, but I think they're cool. This one's got a total of 4 on them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take them off just because. I've sold a few of them over the years, 10 bucks. But then again, they don't take up much space and I think they look cool. So this one, given it's a pre-alpha, doesn't have the 10 millimeters here. It's got 9/16, which is not common. But I'll take it. A lot easier than 10 millimeters. Now, there's probably 2 on the bottom. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I did find one. They're so short that, there's only 3. All right, so, interesting. Now we switch back to the 5/8. All right, so that one's in there tight. Very tight. Alright, so that's all of them. Now we got the 2 3/4 on the bottom to do. That's disconnected, so now should be able to lift this whole assembly right off. Like so. Yeah, those cables on the bottom are catching us. So now we got more cables. One of the last things we're going to do is take the stainless steel bow rail off, because it's stainless steel and that's worth money. So this one, let's see if it's screwed or through bolted. Oh, hurrah. Just what I was trying not to do. This one's screwed in place, so it's going to be much easier to take apart. Pause. All right. 45 cents a pound. Last thing we're going to do before taking it to landfill, pop these cool decals off. I think they're cool. Don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I do have a buddy at the lake house that likes having a lot of these as decor items. So maybe I'll see if he wants them. I don't know. They're just cool enough that I don't want to throw them away. I'm going to see if I can take them off really carefully. It feels like they're just adhesive on. Yep, there we go. Now for the browning. These letters are individual on the top and not on the bottom, so they're going to be pretty careful with them, especially given how old they are. Just like that. Now, off to the landfill. Am I okay?